Guys, we're going to go ahead and solve those 3 math problems that I gave in the full math lesson tutorial. Let's go ahead and get started with the Ashley problem. Ashley planted 12 flowers in the garden. Rosie planted 3 fewer flowers than Ashley. How many flowers did Rosie plant? Okay, so let's go ahead. We did hear the vocabulary word fewer, so that should tell us that we're taking away the flowers. So we know it's going to be a subtraction problem. So let's go ahead and write 12 minus 3 equals a mystery box. Next, let's go ahead and draw our model. Now, for Ashley, we know that she planted 12 flowers total. So let's go ahead and label Ashley with a total of 12. And then we know that Rosie did 3 fewer flowers than Ashley, so the other piece on Ashley's is going to be a 3. So it should look kind of something like this so far. And then let's go ahead for Rosie. She is just going to have a tape diagram labeled with an R and a question mark because we don't know how many Rosie planted. So now let's ask ourselves, 12 minus 3. So we know 12 minus 2 gets us back down to the 10. And then if we need to take away, we're going to have to take away one more, obviously, because it's 3. So then 10 minus 1 is 9. So 12 minus 3 equals 9. So we're going to fill in our mystery box. 12 minus 3 equals 9. And then the problem is going to be Rosie planted 9 flowers in the garden. Okay, so then your final work in solution problem should look something like this. Okay, let's go on to the problem with Shelly and the fish tanks. Shelly has 16 fish in her fish tank. Maria has 4 more fish in her fish tank than Shelly. How many fish does Maria have in her fish tank? So with this one, the vocabulary word was more. So that should tell us that we're adding the fish on. So our sentence is going to be 16 plus 4 equals a mystery box because we don't know the total. Now we're going to go ahead and draw a tape diagram and label the first one with an S for Shelly. And we know she has 16, so she's just going to get a tape diagram box with the number 16 planted inside. And now for Maria, again, label hers with an M for Maria. Now we know that she did 4 more than Shelly, so that's going to be split into 2 parts, the 16 plus the 4. And then at the bottom, we're going to have a little question mark because we don't know the total. Now to solve, we do know, looking at these 2 numbers, 6 plus 4 gives us what? It gives us another 10. So with this problem, you can think of it as, if you break the 16 into 10s and 1s, you can think of it as 10, and then 6 plus 4 in the 1s place, think of that as another 10. So then we know 10 plus 10 equals 20. So 16 plus 4 equals 20. And then for the problem, it's going to read as Maria has 20 fish in her fish tank. Okay, so then for problem 2, your paper should look something like this with the work in the final solution sentence. Okay, and then finally with Lee and his board games. Lee has 11 board games. Danny has 5 fewer board games than Lee. How many board games does Danny have? So in this problem, the important vocabulary word is fewer. So personally, like a little tip for you guys, I like to go ahead when I'm reading word problems like that, I like to underline the vocab word so that I can keep it in my brain if it's going to be an addition or a subtraction. And now with the word fewer, it's telling us that we're subtracting. So the problem for that one is going to be 11 minus 5 equals a mystery box. Now, to go ahead and draw our model, the tape diagram. For Danny, we have no idea. The problem is asking us how many does Danny have? We have no idea. So for that one, we're just going to do our tape diagram labeled with a D. And we're going to put a question mark because, again, we don't know how many he has. We just know he has 5 fewer. Next, for Lee, draw your tape diagram labeled with an L. Now, it did tell us at the beginning, it says he has 11 board games. So we know the total on his tape diagram is going to be an 11. And then the piece that we do know with his is that there are 5 fewer. So this is what your tape diagram for Lee and Danny should look like. And then to solve, let's go ahead and think in our brain. Well, we know it's a doubles fact. If we do 10 minus 5, it gives us a 5. But if you add on one more to the 10, making it 11, we know that 11 minus 5, add one more to the 5, would be 6. So 11 minus 5 equals 6. And then our solution is Danny has 6 board games. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'll see you guys at our Zoom meeting. Bye!